welcome your host on Wipeout, Paul Daniels.
Give me a good man. Easy now. Well, the name's the same, the game's the same. Only the questions have been changed to confuse the contestants. So, let's meet them. Lynn Brown is a Scot, now living in Doncaster with husband Roger, who is a singer with a band called Magic, and I understand they're actually singing two of my best tricks. Lynn is a beauty consultant, so I'll obviously be having a word with her later. Now, next is Gen Broadbent, originally from New Zealand, now lives in Henley and is a hospital management trainer. He used to be a ski instructor and says it's not really what they say in the papers. I think he means it's even better. Tina Bevan is from Southampton and she's a sergeant in the RAF. Her main talent is singing the White Cliffs of Dover after inhaling helium. So we know the defence of the country is in very safe hands. Let's play Wipeout. Wish you well, Lynn and Tina. Stand by, here is a starter question. Robinson Crusoe was written by Daniel...
Defoe.
Defoe, yes, you're in control. The first subject is... has no rhyme. Here's the answers. OK, there are 16 answers in that grid. 11 are correct, 5 are incorrect. The first correct answer is worth £10, the second worth £20, the third is worth £30, and so on. Now, if you were to go right across the grid, you could win £660 on this one grid alone. OK? Most people know that orange, the word orange, can't be rhymed. So, let's see. Which of these words on there, on the grid, according to the Songwriters and Poets Modern Rhyming Dictionary, OK, also have no proper one-word pure rhyme, OK? A perfect pure rhyme. Not made of two words or different syllables and all that, OK? Again, go right round that grid, son. Go for it. What cannot be rhymed?
I'll try hungry, please.
Hungry. Yes, nothing rhymes with hungry, therefore you get £10. Next answer worth £20.
Acne.
Acne. Yes. There is something rhymes with acne. And round here it's pronounced acne. Because it's hackney, you see. It's a carriage, dear boy.
Yeah.
Yes? If one went by hackney carriage when you were covered in spots, like acne, you've rhymed, don't you? Yep. I hope I have no more of these to explain. Right. Tina.
Luggage, please.
Luggage. Anything rhyme with luggage? Nope. You've got yourself £20. Next answer worth 30.
Breadth.
Breadth.
Gulp.
Gulp. There's a new movie out. New movie out with it in the title. Pulp.
Oh, yeah.
Oof, yes. Oh, yes. Failed poet Tina passes accidentally along to Lynn.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Yes.
Dulcet.
Dulcet. Nothing rhymes with dulcet.
Gadget.
Gadget. So you're doing well now. You've got £150. Next one's worth £70. There are still 5 correct answers and 3 incorrect answers.
Pass.
Going to pass. Again.
Licence.
Licence. Good answer. You've got yourself £70 there. And the next answer is worth £80.
Sunset.
Sunset. Yes. Yes, good answer. Sunset.
And I'll pass, please.
So, Lynn's on 150, Gen's on 150, and Tina...
Picture.
Picture? It's a picture stricture, OK? Stricture, you see? We tried, in booby prizes, we always try to find something horrible, and this isn't necessarily horrible, it's just very appropriate. It's a picture which you can frame and put on your wall of the War Memorial at Shepperton-on-Thames in about, looks about 1990 or something, doesn't it? There you go. Isn't that nice?
No, it's horrible.
That's why it's a booby prize, you see? Yeah. All right then, picture stricture, and we go along to Lynn. Lynn, you are on £150. Next answer worth £90.
Lounge.
Lounge. Sorry, you've lost your money. I have scrounged it back off you. Oh, yeah. Again?
Faithful.
Let's have a look at faithful. Very good. Now there's 2 correct answers according to the computer here and only 1 incorrect answer. Again, you've got £240. Next answer worth £100.
I'll pass it, please.
Pass. Something rhymes with pass. Lass. And you're the last that's going to answer, Tina. Away you go.
Margin, please.
Margin. Very good. Remember, 1 word, pure rhyme. Okay? So you could barge in, but that wouldn't fit.
I'll pass anyway.
Oh, you're passing anyway. All right, £240 again. Tina, 100. Lynn, your chance for £110. It's a 50-50 chance. Think about it and choose the 1 word that doesn't rhyme with any other word.
Every.
Every is the right answer. Very good. And kindly rhymes with blindly. So, what have we got with Lynn on 110, Tina on 100. Again, you're in the lead with 240. So, Gen, you used to be a ski instructor,
right.
and now you work for National Health.
That's right.
Yeah? Oh, no difference. Still going downhill fast. Right. So, second starter, hands on the... Hello, must be some nurses in. What you do is you just keep your fingers on the buzzer. I'll ask the question. You answer it very, very quickly, OK? The sausage dog is more properly known by which...
Dachshund.
Absolutely right. Yeah? How do you know that? You got one?
No?
Or you just know one?
No?
Yeah. There was an Alsatian and a Dachshund walking along in the snow, and the Alsatian said, "Bah, my feet are cold." And the Dachshund said, "Your feet are cold." Anyway, this is Lynn, you're in charge of the subject, whatever it is. Let's have a look. Star teachers. Aha! Let's have a look at the answers. Before becoming famous in their chosen profession, which of these people spent some time as, or even training to be, teachers of some kind or another?
Jim Bowen.
Jim Bowen was a deputy headmaster.
Pass.
All right. OK, you've increased your score to 120. Next answer is worth £20 to Gen, sitting on 240 at the moment.
Chris Tarrant.
Chris Tarrant, unbelievably, was an English teacher. And then all that grammar went out of the window, didn't it? Yeah.
Russell Harty.
Russell Harty was a school and housemaster. Pretty good, eh?
Now pass, please.
And you're passing. Tina, you've got £100. You're looking for people who spent some time as or training to be teachers of some sort or another.
Jennifer Saunders.
Jennifer Saunders. Yes. A drama school teacher.
Norman Pace.
Norman Pace. Yeah. He was a PE teacher.
Pass.
Passing. OK, Lynn.
Alexis Sale.
Alexis Sale. Yes. Drama teacher.
Pass.
Nick Owen.
Nick Owen. Now you've lost it. Oh, Wipeout again. Wipeout. Tina.
Dawn French.
Dawn French. A drama school teacher again. Go on.
Pass.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Some total of our knowledge. Lynn, away you go.
Anne Diamond.
And Diamond. A private primary school teacher. And was?
Pass.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Don't
You're
know
one
anymore.
answer people now, are you?
At
All
the
right.
moment.
Again, your next answer's worth £90. Go for it.
Ronnie Corbett.
Ronnie Corbett. Wipeout. Nothing added. Tina, still £90 available. 3 right, 3 wrong up there.
Gareth Hale.
Gareth Hale. Yes. Was a PE teacher. See?
Pass.
Both passing again. All right. Lynn.
Ronnie Barker.
Ronnie Barker. You've lost it all, Lynn. Again, it's time for you to come in now and win this £100.
Paul Daniels.
Paul Daniels. Lynn, what are you laughing? Excuse me, using the Dawn French method of acting, what is wrong with that? Huh? Ask me what I taught.
What did you teach?
Fencing.
What,
Right,
how to
Tim.
erect garden fences?
Pardon? Not garden fencing. I don't have to take this. I don't have to take this. I'm going downstairs. No, all that stuff where, you know, where you stand funny and stand like this, you see. I gave it up when it got more popular. Anyway, I've forgotten whose go it is now. I'll tell you now, though, that there's only 1 right answer left up there, and there are 2 incorrect answers. OK?
Pass, please.
You're passing. With 110 in value, £350 at the moment, Tina. You could have £460. You could have nothing. It's up to you. You've got to find the one.
Bob Geldof.
Bob Geldof.
Yes!
I've got to tell you this, of all of them, this is the one. Bob Geldof was an English teacher. I can't understand him when he talked, but he taught it in Spain, so they didn't know. Wonderful, isn't it? I don't know. Who else was up there? There was Terry Wogan, of course, wasn't a teacher, and Jason Donovan wasn't a teacher, although I bought one of his records, and that taught me a lesson. Right, now. Hey, Tina, you're in the lead, £460. Very good. Now, Lynn, you've got to break the duck. All right, my love. What's this say? You've got a famous ancestor. Oh, you think you have. Who's that?
Ivan the Terrible.
Ivan the Terrible.
Well, they think that's who it is, yeah.
Really? I never knew he was Scottish.
He's not. German.
Apparently he got the name after spending one night with the Empress, wasn't it, Catherine? Because the next day he said, Catherine, you were great. She said, Ivan, you were terrible. Anyway. All these lies I tell, I make them up. Now then, where are we? Let's go then. Tina, you're in the lead, but it's still fingers on the button and decide who's going to play first. In the Winnie the Pooh stories, what is the donkey's name? Tina.
Eeyore.
Exactly. How do you know that, Tina?
My other half likes Winnie the Pooh.
Does he? Very nice. What does your other half do?
He's in the army.
And he likes Winnie the Pooh.
They're a misunderstood bunch.
Yeah. So, where are we? Tina, you're in charge of a grid. Now, here's the subject. Guns named after people. Are you in charge of the guns on the planes?
I think not, no.
Are you in charge of the guns on the ground?
No.
Right. You're OK, Lynn and Gen? You've got as much chance as she has. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at the answers. Which of these guns are named after people? There you go, £10 for the first answer.
Derringer.
Derringer. Good answer. Named after Henry Derringer. Short-barreled pistol.
Howitzer.
Howitzer. That's Czechoslovakian for a sling.
Right.
OK? Lynn?
Browning.
Browning. Joseph Moses Browning invented an automatic pistol, a lot of other stuff, and gravy. Okay, Lynn?
Winchester.
Winchester. Yes. Oscar Fisher Winchester. Repeating rifle he invented. £40, Lynn, for the next one.
Luger.
Luger. After George, or Georg, not sure, Luger, he invented a pistol that looked like a Luger. And he said, I'll call that after me.
I believe you.
Go on, then.
Pass.
Oh. Again, the next one's worth £50.
Colt, please.
Colt?
Colt.
Yes, Sam Colt, that one it. A pistol with a revolving magazine. He was the first one with that.
Gatling gun.
Gatling gun. Yes, named after Richard Gatling, of course. It was an early machine gun.
And I'll pass, please.
And you're passing, you've got £210, desperate to hang on to it. Tina, so far, you've been wiped out every time.
Yes.
Don't let yourself down. £70 can be yours.
Big Bertha.
Big Bertha.
Yes! Wake up to fresh bread with this fully automated electronic bread maker.
It's a very large caliber gun named after Bertha Krupp. Now, how our producer got from that to a bread maker, I have no idea. But he has that kind of brain, which is why he's the producer of this show. So there we are. It's Big Bertha, Bertha Krupp. You got yourself a bread maker. You've got £70. The next one's worth £80. What you want to do?
Pass, please.
OK, Lynn, you've got £90. You've got to find one of the 4 correct answers still up there.
Lewis gun.
Lewis gun. Yes. After Isaac Newton Lewis, it's a light machine gun. You got £170?
Pass.
Pass. I can see it on your lips. Pass, ready to go. Again, 210 is yours at the moment.
I'll try carbine, please.
Carbine. It is a French word for a short, light rifle. It's just a French word, that's all. Sorry again, you're down to 0 again. Tina.
Chassis pot? Chase pot? Whatever that is.
That one up there.
That one there.
Yeah, all right, then that one there. Exactly so. Antoine Alphonse Chassepot invented a rifle, and it is still called the Chassepot rifle.
Pass.
OK, I'll on go to Lynn. £100 is on the next answer. There's still 2 right ones, 3 wipeouts.
Maxim gun.
Maxim gun. Sir Hiram Stevens Maxim, the first fully automatic machine gun.
Pass.
£110 can be yours again if you can name the one out of the 4 on the board that is named after a person.
Pedrero.
Pedrero? Oh, no. That's a Spanish word. It comes from the Latin for stone, because that particular weapon used to fire stones, you know. Tina, £160 is yours at the moment. There's still 1 right answer, 2 wipeouts.
Jingle.
Jingle. Jingle, you've wiped out as well. Jingle is a Hindi word. It means it's a large musket, OK? And a jingle is a commercial on radio, but it's nothing to do with it. So, Lynn, you've got £270. The others are poised, anxiously waiting. Because if you find the right one of the 2, OK, that's named after a person, then you will go to £380 and automatically be in the Wipeout auction. If you get the wrong one, I don't want to make you nervous. You'll have won exactly the same wondrous amount as the other 2.
That's right.
And ain't that going to be fun? OK, Lynn, name the one gun that's named after someone.
Tommy gun.
If Tommy gun is right, you've got £380. If the computer throws you out, you got nothing. John Thompson. Yes, John Thompson invented the submachine gun, called it after himself. So it's well, I don't know what he did, but other people call it. Lynn, you were in the lead there with £380. Gen, you haven't got any money, and Tina's got no money. And correct answers are, Gen, you got 9 right answers as those first 3 rounds went through. But Tina got 11. Again, we say goodbye to you. You get the Wipeout umbrella, and we wave goodbye. The audience goes, ah, but the other 2 go on to play the Wipeout auction. And we've got Lynn and Tina left. Tina, sadly, with no funding, and Lynn with £380. And, of course, you can't lose that. That won't be wiped out. But, Tina, neither can your bread maker.
Gosh, thanks.
Oh, pretty exciting stuff, huh? Wipeout auction time. All right, so let's see the subject. Smallest nations. And the answers to that are what? Oh, ha, ha, ha. My computer tells me the question is, which of these independent nations are smaller than Luxembourg? Which is 999 square miles, okay? Which of these independent nations are smaller than Luxembourg, 999 square miles? There are 8 that are smaller, 4 are not. Lynn, you can either make a bid for that grid or pass the first bid to Tina.
I'll bid 4.
4.
5.
Tina, probably flown over many times with the RAF.
Name them.
Says, name 5 nations that are smaller than Luxembourg.
Vatican City.
The Vatican City seems a safe bet. Luxembourg is 999 square miles. Vatican City is 108 acres.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein? Yes, 61.8 square miles. Liechtenstein.
Malta.
Malta, 122 square miles.
Andorra.
Andorra, 180 square miles. You have 1 more to find, and if you do find it, you've won the first grid.
Barbados.
Barbados, 166 square miles, and very, very good answers. The wipeouts were... Yes, the wipeouts were Cuba, which surprisingly is 42,803 square miles. Belgium, which is 11,783 square miles. Vanuatu, as we all know, we've all been there, 5,700 square miles, and Western Samoa is 1,097 square miles. You've done very well. You've taken the first grid in the best of 3. So, let's see the second Wipeout auction subject. Royal authors. Ooh, answers are... Tina, make a bid or pass the bid to Lynn when I ask you this. Which of these members of the British royal family have had books published?
4.
Name them.
Name the 4. OK, Lynn says name the 4 that have had books published. There's actually 8, of course.
Prince Charles.
Prince Charles. Several. A Vision of Britain, amongst others.
Duchess of York.
The Duchess of York. Got to be a definite. Budgie books. Featuring Adam Faith.
Victoria.
Victoria. Yes, she wrote Leaves from the Journal of Our Time in the Highlands.
Lord Snowden.
Lord Snowden. Yes, that's it. Wrote public appearances. The wipeouts were... Those people haven't yet been involved in writing books, and I doubt whether John will at this stage. However, we've got Lynn with £380, and unfortunately not going on to play for the holiday. Lynn, as we lose you, wave goodbye with your Wipeout umbrella. I know you can't do it because you haven't got it yet, but you will. You will, as you leave the studios. And Tina, we're going to play for that holiday, and you've got a minute to win it.
A great big world is waiting for you if you win this week's Star Prize. It's a trip for two to Hollywood, California. Play on the beach that you've seen in all the movies. See the homes of the stars and follow in their footsteps. In easy reach are Disneyland and Universal Studios with their spectacular rides. Jaws, Miami Vice and Back to the Future.
Tina, you know the rules. These are the aeroplane tickets, and if you win the holiday, don't forget, call into the Magic Castle. Great club. Give them my best wishes. Right. Let's see what your 4 subjects are. Creature descriptions, your bard, the Beatles, and Disney films. Your choice.
Disney films, please.
OK, Disney films. Now then, these are the answers. 6 are right, 6 are wrong. You know Walt Disney made a huge number of films. Which of these were released before he died? In 1966, he died. All right, 6 right, 6 wrong. You've got a minute to win it. Start it. Oh, you've only got 3 right there. A little bit faster, I think. Let's see. You've got to switch one off. That's it. Switch one on. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, gone up to 4, so that was a wise move. You now know what to avoid on that one. Made no difference. Made no difference. I would play with the same one again, I think, though, wouldn't you? Yeah. Yes, 5. 5, you're looking for 1. You're looking for which one? OK. No, that's obviously gone backwards, so you want that one back on. So one of the others must be wrong. Look at them. 4, 3, 2, 1. You did well. You got 4. Never mind. Well, you've got an horrible postcard. And you've got a bread maker. And you got these right. There you go. Which of the 2 were you looking for? Sword in the Stone and the 3 Caballeros. 63 and the 3 Caballeros, 1945. That was made. You should have got that one. Never mind, sweetheart. I hope you've enjoyed your day with us. We've enjoyed you being with us, OK?
Cheers.
Mind how you go. Oh, by the way, we'll see you next time on Wipeout. Bye for now.